Boom, 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 Chenka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. Happy you're joining me. Hope you're having a good one. Sorry for being a little bit late here. Shout outs to everybody that's in the chat here. Thanks for stopping by. Cristiano Daniel, Stefan Antonio, Razak, Emily Woods, Big D, Marek Stachowski, The Saint, Matt Rush, JP, Alex Rinconator, Jarvis Cocker, Ruthless Sausage, Matt Rush, I've said him again, Stevens Evan. Anyway, everybody, thank you for being here with me today. Manchester United are away at Tranmere Rovers in the FA Cup fourth round. Oh my days, we've got to win this one, don't we? It would be just a laughing stock if United didn't come away from this one with a win. I'm looking at United's lineup here. We've gone for like a 3-5-2 or sort of 3-4-3, 5-3-2, whatever you want to call it. But it looks shite. That's what I'm saying. So, okay, let's just look at the fact we've got Phil Jones in there. Obviously tells a story. Look, I know we're playing Tranmere here. Could we not gone for a few more of the younger lads? We've got Jesse Lingard starting on the pitch today. I mean, what's happening with Angel Gomez? Tahith Chong's just sitting there on the bench chilling. You know what I mean? Like, we could have gone for a bit more youth in this game. We're not coming up against Man City here. We're playing Tranmere freaking Rovers in the FA Cup, okay? Now, there's no reason why United shouldn't be blooding the youngsters in this game. So I think the Scandinavian golem Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has got this one. I mean, I'm looking at this lineup thinking, it's just gash, to be fair, for this game. But there you go. I mean, we'll see what happens. Surely we've got to batter them regardless on this absolutely terrible pitch. The Saint comments, no Gomez, oh my days. I know, I mean, that says everything. Obviously, he's chomping at the bit, this lad. Not even in the matchday squad. Gary Wells comments 5 at the back, says boring again to me. Yep, may well be the case. I mean, we're calling it 5 at the back. Maybe it will actually be like a 3-5-2, and we'll just flood the midfield where we do struggle and create, and the technical abilities of our players that are better will hopefully shine through. Anyway, the game's just kicked off, lads and lasses. Manchester United get us underway here against Tranmere. Sorry for the late start. I like to get on and have a little chat beforehand, but we've almost cut them right open from the start. Look at this pitch, by the way. It looks like something I used to play on in the Sunday League. Crikey. Andrew Perry, how are you doing? Good morning to you, wherever you're messaging from. JUK, what channel is it on? It's on BT Sport 1, I believe. The Saint says 3-5-2, surely. I mean, it's got to be, doesn't it? Looking at the back here, we at the moment, set up first 30 seconds, it does look like a 3-5-2. You've got the wing-backs there. Shaw, of course. And Dalot there, they're pushing up very high, and Shaw's on the ball now down the left. This pitch is shocking, isn't it? Crikey. I can see why maybe they put Jesse Lingard out on the pitch. They don't want to risk any of our decent assets. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my days. Anyway, come on, United. Hopefully it's a good positive performance from us tonight. Although, I'm not holding my breath, but United do have a chance early on. Down the left, and it's decently defended there by Tranmere, who do get it out and hoof it up the pitch. We have to respect every side we come up against at the moment. United getting the win against any team is not really a given. Kevin Morton comments, come on United. Matt Rush comments, come on lads. Clam J says, is the mass walkout happening? I very much hope so. Mason Greenwood is on the starting on the pitch today, which is fantastic. Obviously, we've not seen a lot from him. I'm hoping for a good performance and a good game from him. Hopefully, he can get on the score sheet. He's an incredible talent, obviously. Got to love a little bit of Mason action, don't you? Cadcar comments, come on, United. Come on. That's what we're talking about. Jamie Yuson says, who will be the first scorer? My prediction for the game, I haven't given you that, by the way. I do think Mason Greenwood's going to get on the score sheet first, just to answer your question. But I would have to say, I think that the overall result is going to be a dominating 3-0 win to Manchester United. I think Tranmere, come on, they're a much lower standard than United. If you look at the talents we've got out on the pitch, I know that hasn't really meant anything for United recently this season because we have been gash against the lesser teams, absolutely all of them, pretty much. So, I'm not feeling like we're unbeatable against Tranmere. Tranmere could absolutely cause an upset here tonight. If they want it more than us lads out there tonight, then they could absolutely get it. Oh. Come on then, United. Right, corner for Tranmere, by the way. So with 2 minutes, 8 seconds gone in the game. Corner for Tranmere. The ball comes in, whipped in. Looping corner, headed away by, I think it was Phil Jones. It's gone just outside towards the... Oh, I was going to say it was going to go outside the other side of the pitch, but the mud pile slowed it down. Oh, the ball's whipped in, and I tell you what, Tranmere have an opportunity here. And Tranmere looking lethal at the moment. Ball whipped into the box again. Another shot on goal. Oh, my days. And Sergio Romero sees it, the strike from Jennings right at him, but that was just freaking sketchy. What a sketchy start there by United against Tranmere. Oh my days. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Oh, feeling very tense about this one, because just imagine what's going to happen if United don't get a convincing win in this game. It's like every single one of the, every single Ollie out merchant is going to come crawling out the woodwork yet again. And they may have some justification for it, to be fair, if you can't beat Tranmere here with United's team out there. I mean, there's got to be something wrong if that is the case. What's your guys' predictions, by the way, lads and lasses? Do get them in below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on how you think United are going to do. Anybody think Tranmere could maybe cause an upset? Let us know in the comments section. Let's see what you think. Stevens Evans says it's a dirty protest. I mean, personally, I think that the best way to protest would be just to not go to games. I know a walkout sort of symbolic and all that sort of stuff, but just to have an empty stadium would be symbolic in itself. And of course, that's what's going to have to happen to really make the Glazers see that they do need decisive players. They do need to get Ed Woodward. They do need to appoint a director of football, or better yet, they do need to sell. Oh, another shot by Tranmere there, and Sergio Romero takes it. But oh my God, I mean, this is a ropey start, would you say? Ropey start from United? Definitely. Feeling in a good mood today, by the way, lads, unless I consider I've not had much sleep. The Saint comments 1-0 Tranmere Rovers. Matt Rush says, I'm nervous, Pig, with this game. Me too. Raj Taj Mahood says 2-0 to United, Mr. Pig. Yeah, I think we should get the job done. But yeah, I'm feeling nervous about this one too. Like, I'm not in a good mood. I don't want it to be really just completely spoiled by Tranmere battering United here. That would be cataclysmic, to be fair, for my day. As I'm sure it would be for a lot of you guys. And I tell you what, this is it's a little bit ropey. But here we go. United trying to make something happen going forward here. Sprayed over to Harry Maguire. Big slab head. Easter Island head. Drives toward goal. What are you going to do, Easter Island boy? He whips it out to the left-hand side to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gets it under control. Plays the short one to Martial. Martial gets it under control. Takes on the Tranmere defender. Can he take another one on? Good stuff from Anthony Martial. Gets the ball into the box there, but just a little bit wayward with the timed run of Lingard, I think it was, to get it to the man in space. Tranmere come counter-attacking down the left-hand side, though. Here they come. Oh, no. Hold on a second. What's just happened here? We've got a man down. Was it a foul from a Tranmere man? Let's have a look here. Have we got an injury on the go? Oh, crap. No. Phil Jones has just been clattered. Hold on a second. Oh! Phil Jones is injured, son. Let's just have a look at this. Is he up? I'm confused about what's happening here. Bloody hell. Phil Jones has been crunched there. His knee does not look good. He looks to be in a serious bit of discomfort there. The physio's having a good look at him. This is not good stuff. I mean, obviously, say what you want about Phil Jones, but we have got an absolutely shite squad. And at the moment, we need players. I know Phil Jones is not exactly the biggest loss in the world, but we do need players. Shout out to Mark Sin. How you doing, my friend? He says, no, Jones out for the rest of the season. Crikey. I mean, it's not exactly like a Rashford situation, but still. It decreases the chances of him going, on a transfer, doesn't it, Mark? Great to see you, by the way. Debbie Elder, shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by too. So Romero gets us going again. And it's gone all the way to the Tranmere keeper. We're 7 minutes, 17 seconds into this game then. United, bit of a ropey start from us if we're all being honest. We've not really got going yet. We're playing Tranmere. It is a dodgy pitch. It is a rough pitch for United. Would be nice to see maybe Jesse Lingard do something in a Manchester United shirt other than going meow and all that. That would be nice. Come on, Jesse. Let's see a good performance from him. I mean, I'm not happy he's playing on the pitch, but he is on the pitch, so hopefully he plays well. Tranmere down the left then. And their winger's absolutely done our whole freaking right-hand side of defence there. Harry Maguire puts it out from the cross that came in there. And Tranmere look up for this. You know, they're not fazed by United. I think even they know that United are a wounded animal at the moment and could maybe be there for the picking. So another corner for Tranmere, whipped in, defended by United and headed away. 8 minutes, 17 seconds gone on the clock here. If you guys want to sync up, you can do. Maybe I'm a little bit behind. Tranmere with another opportunity. The winger cuts inside again. The ball trickles to Sergio Romero, who sees it gratefully to him. You know, they're having a bit of joy, to be fair, at the moment, but United looking to get the counter-attack on the go here. Harry Maguire plays it out from the back. Nemanja Matic on the ball. Jesse Lingard plays it over now to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. Oh, and this pitch is awful. But he gets the ball back. Luke Shaw plays in Mason Greenwood down the left-hand side, but it's a little bit wayward, and the right back for Tranmere tackles Mason Greenwood and puts it out. And Clark hoofs it away there. What a game for Tranmere Rovers, though, to be fair. Matic on the ball. Plays it back into the heart of United's defence. Over to the right-hand side for United. Inside now, Jesse Lingard on the ball. Do something, Jesse! Come on, let's just see some little bit of spark from your pal. You're edging for a move away with your new agent and stuff. Put yourself in the shop window, son. Maguire on the ball, cuts inside, is it Maldini? Oh my days, Harry Maguire! Oh, he's finally done it! Did you see that strike? Did you see that strike from Harry Maguire? Oh my days! That was freaking quality. He cuts inside, he was shaping to shoot. I was thinking, what is he doing? And then he's just rifled it into the top right-hand corner. Slabhead strikes his first goal for United. What a freaking finish. I thought it was going to be coming off of that big dome of his, but no, look at this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo in surprise, in disguise. Oh my days, I've gone delirious. Look at that though, he's getting his shirt pulled too. It moved like one of those old floaters, you know what I mean? The like plastic balls you used to get in the newsagent. It moved like one of those. He's got some serious freaking, directional change on that. And it's a great strike. Harry Maguire gives United the lead against Tranmere. So I'm just absolutely loving it because that was a great goal. And Slabhead, it's only against Tranmere in the cup. But it's so important for Slabhead just to try and turn the corner at United. Try and turn the corner, because at the moment he's been really struggling. Look at that. The Saint says Maguire is quality, I told you. Matt Rush comments, Sir Harry finally strikes. The Primwat says, haha, get in, Slabby. Oh, yes. Get in there, lads and lasses. MT comments, yes, Mr. Maguire, finally. Josh said, have some of that, my son. Come on. That was beautiful, wasn't it? That was a good goal from Maguire there. Takes a little bit of the pressure off. Let me update the score, lads and lasses, for anybody that is just tuning in. So United are currently winning this game 1-0, courtesy of a strike out of the top drawer by Harry Maguire there from outside the edge of the area. He's got his head up, he's cut inside, and he's pinged it top right-hand corner. It was brilliant. Abbas Hassani says, what a shot. Matt Rush comments, great passion shown by Harry. A heap of games equals Maguire equals best manure player. Well, I don't know about that. He's only scored for one goal, I'd say. Arthur of Us comments, has more goals than Lingard. There you go. Tells the story of everything, really, doesn't it? Oh my days. Shocking. But even so, loving this. Hey, everybody who's tuning in right now, thanks for stopping by on the watch along. Do us a favour if you are tuning in right now. Please do the pig a favour. Smash a little cheeky like on this video. Give it a thumbs up. For prosperity. But no, please do give it a thumbs up if you are tuning in, and subscribe if you're new here and all that good stuff. Oh, we needed that. We absolutely needed that, I tell ya. Majestique, absolutely majestique. Right, we're already playing Tranmere, but come on, let's bag a few more now, lads and lasses. What a goal by Harry. Oh, Slabby, what was he thinking? Luke Shaw on the ball, on the left-hand side of United. Give it to Greenwood, who's in a central deep position here. Matic on the ball now. Turns sideways and passes it sideways, as he usually does. He did play some nice forward passes in the last game. Matic has had a good upturn in form. I'm never crazy about seeing like a midfield duo of Matic with Pereira in it, to be fair. Oh! Another shot on goal there, and it's Diogo Dalot! Oh, it's an absolute screamer as well from the lad! It's 2-0 to United here, hold on a wee second, and Diogo Dalot has just smashed one from the right-hand side of the pitch! Oh, what a goal as well. 2 high-quality goals already in this game, and United are making it comfortable. Comfortable for ourselves away at Tranmere here. Let's see what happened here. I almost missed it. Little 1-2 give and go with Martial Dalot. He decides to go inside, but then he decides to go outside, and he strikes on goal, and he beats Tranmere's goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal from Diogo Dalot, I tell you. So happy for the lad as well, because he's not really featured a lot under Ollie this season, you know. And that is such a big goal for the lad. 2-0 to United, lads and lasses. Get in there. Get in there. Mark Sin says, I'm like 2 minutes behind for F's sake. Oh my god, that's never good when that happens. Razak says, Dalot as a winger and Maguire as a striker. Michael Collins says, Diego Golo. Yeah, oh yeah. The Primot says, that was a beauty. Ronaldo Dalot. I like that one. Come on, get in there. Beautiful. Rachel United comments, Ollie saved for a few more days. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a sad thing if, you know, the Tranmere game is a big factor in whether you keep your job. But I guess it would be catastrophic if we lost this one, to be fair. Oh, it would be calamitous, wouldn't it? I don't envisage that happening at all, to be fair. Right, okay, come on then. United got the ball. This could be a 5-0, lads and lasses. It could be a 5-0. I haven't updated the score, have I? Wait a second. United on the ball. Marcio, edge of the area, trying to keep hold of it. He does, under the pressure of a challenge from a couple of Tranmere players. Come on, get in there. Wait, let me just update this. Okay, let me update it. Right. Okay. Come on, United 2-0. Get in there. Right, let's just read a few more of your comments out then, lads and lasses, then we'll get back into commentating the game just to see what you guys think of the performance so far. Viking Red, how you doing, my friend? Says, still on the out, mate. It's only Tranmere Pig. I know, I'm just, the reason I'm getting so excited is just the quality of those couple of goals that we just scored there. It's not really the opposition, it's just the fact that we've gone out there and we have actually scored a couple of really nice goals so far, and I'm very happy for Maguire, very happy for Dalot, you know, individually. So that's great. MT comments, let's score 5. Oh yeah. Okay, so pretty freaking awesome. But anyway, 15 minutes, 24 seconds gone on the score on the clock, and Maguire's freaking edging up goal again. He's cut inside. He's giving it to Jesse Lingard, edge of the area. Jesse shoots. Oh, it's 3-0 to United. Jesse Lingard. What am I doing? I'm never going to do that again. But anyway, Jesse Lingard has scored. It's 3-0 to United. We've just smashed them. We've already smashed them 3-0 after a few minutes of the game. 15 minutes, 53 seconds of the game here. And Jesse Lingard has just scored another fantastic goal for United. Look at that. Maguire, the creator this time, gives it to him. He's looking for the over that run, but Jesse doesn't need him. Nobody's marking him. Nobody's closing him down. He gets his head up, and that is a brilliant finish from Jesse Lingard to curl it into the just inside the outside post there, the far post, the goalkeeper. I mean, look at that. It's the goalie's got no chance. It's a great finish from Jesse Lingard. Come on, United. What can you say, you know? Okay, we found Jesse Lingard's level. That's about it. We found Maguire's level. We found Jesse Lingard's level. That's basically what we done. Oh, 3-0 to United. Get in there. Come on, let me update the score again. This is getting ridiculous. Could be a cricket score out there, lads and lasses. Matt Rush comments, Jessinho Lingard. Rachel United says, even Lingard scoring. Michael Collins, Messi Lingard has returned. Andrew Perry said, this is a joke. The Saint says, Twilight Zone. Hey, Ryan Berber Spin 9, thank you so much for the super chat there, pal, and supporting the channel. You bloody legend. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good one, Ryan. And he says, get in there. Get in there, Ryan. Top man, thank you so much for getting in there with your super chat, lad. Mark Sin says, OMG. Flying Pig is legendary, says, Pig, you've got to give us a meow for that. I'll tell you what. Meow. Come on, get in there. I can't even do it. Devil and Red says, Woodward is jumping for joy now. He won't have to make any signings. Look, this doesn't really change anything about United. I know we're already beating Tranmere. I've got a big smile on my face. Like I said, I was in a decent mood today. So I'm not getting carried away here. It's just I'm trying to squeeze every little bit of joy that I can out of United's drab season. And at the moment, you know, we've been playing Tranmere here 17 minutes in this shocking pitch. And we scored 3 very high-quality goals. And I'm hoping we can add a little bit more to that. We're 17 minutes in at the moment, you know. It's bloody brilliant. Jamie Yuson comments 1 goal per person. That would be very, very nice, wouldn't it? Very nice indeed. Right, hold on. Right, okay, so United coming at them again. Luke Shaw on the ball, and the pitch is really bad. I'm surprised that there are professional clubs with pitches that bad. It literally is resemblant of the Sunday League stuff I used to play as a kid. It's shocking. With all the goal mouths all messed up and stuff. The goal mouths aren't too bad, actually, but... Marcio on the ball. He's just trickling it round every single one of their defenders. And he has a left-footed shot. It's just over the top of the left-hand side of the goal. But brilliant bit of play there by Anthony Martial, and he's turning on the style here as well. That's the thing, when you're playing lesser opposition with lesser individuals in the team, you should be able to individually shine, like we're seeing right now when you have talents that are on hundreds of thousands of pounds a week. Martial's just absolutely just done about 3 Tranmere defenders. Unfortunately, his shot was wayward, otherwise that would have been a great goal. You're seeing Lingard's just got on the score sheet, Maguire smashed one in. You know, it's because they're just getting a lot more space out there on the ball. You're seeing that, like that, when that pass came from Maguire to Lingard, there was literally nobody anywhere near Jesse Lingard. Maybe they think they don't need to mark him, but it turns out they do. Oh, shot at Sergio Romero there from a wide angle by Tranmere, but it is saved by Sergio Romero, the best secondary goalkeeper in the business, the best backup goalie in the business, of course. So happy we've got him around just to play in all these sorts of games. Very, very solid. And if there was ever an injury to De Gea or, you know, a transfer move for De Gea in the future or anything like that, then I think we'd be pretty good. In a pretty good place with Sergio Romero still. Right, okay. Lots of Phil Jones emojis from Matt Rush there. Come on, Phil Jones. By the way, have I missed something? Is Phil Jones still on the pitch or what? What happened? Because I'm watching this with no volume. So I'm not actually 100% what happened with Phil Jones. Is he off the pitch? Did we make a sub? Let me know. Did he stay on? Was he just doing one of his gurning faces? I don't know. Ruthless Sausage says having a Guinness for every United goal. Well, usually, Ruthless Sausage, you'd be sober as a Jehovah by the end of the freaking day. But on this occasion, you might actually get a little bit pissed up, son. You could be about 8 pints deep come the end of the game. JP comments, pink boots just needs a mention, pig. What are we talking about? Who's got pink boots on? Is it Jesse? Who's got pink boots on? I can't really see. Gary Wells says, I revised my thoughts. Maybe Lingard is up to League One material, just. I think we're about right. We found Jesse's level, that's for sure. Stjerna Kilda says, Tranmere bossing Jones. Everybody who's tuning in right now is actually over 150 of you legends right now. So thank you for being here with the pig on the watch along for the Tranmere game. Chuck a little thumbs up on this video, please, if you can. Also, if you want to give it a share on social media, please do, or you can retweet my tweet that I tweeted out an hour before the game saying I was doing the watch along with a link on. That would also help me out. But yeah, thank you for being here. Get your thoughts and opinions in the comment section as we go along. I'd love to hear from you. If I've never heard from you before as well, get in here. If you're not a regular commenter, I'm going to give a shout out here to Soyang Pal Boo, who I don't think I've ever spoken to before. I could be wrong. Harris Khan, how you doing, my friend? He says, yes, pigs, what's happening? So United, 20 minutes into the game, actually after 7 minutes into the game, we've smashed Tranmere up, to be fair. And we just got at them. Maguire scored an absolute worldie early on, and then we had another fantastic strike by Diogo Dalot to make it 2-0, and then another really well-placed finish by Jesse Lingard. Just a nice play, to be fair, from United throughout. So, yeah, okay, we're only playing Tranmere, that's it. You know what I mean? We should be better than like this, but we are at the moment. And the 5-3-2 certainly looking like a 3-5-2 at the moment, isn't it? With that midfield packed out with the flying wingers, Dalot and Luke Shaw getting in there. Mason Greenwood with a chance, cuts inside, and then has a shot, but it's blocked this time by the Tranmere defence. Dalot gets his head up, switched over to the other side of the pitch, comes inside here. Sorry, it's Matic. What am I on about? Over to the other side again. Maguire on the ball in the mud pile. Matic gets his head up, plays a pass through to Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood relinquishes possession though to Tranmere, who then get it up and clear it just as far as Maguire, who plays it back to Matic. And this is all dominance from United right now. You can see we've got them hemmed in. They're really struggling to get out. When they do win it back, they're giving it right back to us, and United are coming at them. This looks like the United of old, to be fair. This looks like how United used to be when we came up against Premier League opposition. But now we're absolutely gash-tastic. But we are playing Tranmere here, and we're getting the lion's share of the play at the moment and controlling things. Might be a little bit slow there at the moment, but Dalot rinsing down the left-hand side, gets the challenge in on their winger, who at the moment has done a very good job down the left, to be fair, for the first sort of 20-odd minutes of the game. He's had a couple of opportunities. He's got the pace on Dalot, it seems, because he's done them a couple of times there. But Dalot is obviously a very quick lad. Free kick given against Jesse Lingard then, and he's not happy. He goes over and protests against the referee there. Tranmere win a free kick in United's halves. Alex Rudd comments, who the fuck is Tranmere? Tranmere Rovers, mate. Fucking Tranmere. They're just one of those classic England teams that just never, they've never, so I don't want to be arsed to any Tranmere fans watching, but they're obviously not a United, let's put it that way. They're a lower league team in England, Alex. I'm sure you probably do know who they are, but you like to get in there and troll the poor Tranmere fans here. Saint says League One, Alex Rudd. Marquez says, well, exactly, from England. Still never heard of them. Matt Rush comments, Kenny Irons. I don't know what that's in reference to. Yeah, Miz528 comments, BTEC Scousers. That's right, they're fucking BTEC Scousers, mate. Michael Dern, how you doing? Thank you for always putting the timestamps on the watch-alongs, by the way. Mikhail Dern. Mikhail Doom? I think it's Doom. Mikhail, either way. Thank you so much for doing the timestamps on all the watch-alongs, man. You are personal MVP of the channel for doing that, because it must take a little bit of time to do, and it does help anybody out who wants to come and just watch the goal reactions and stuff. So you're a top man. Icky1693, how are you? Smash the like button, he says. Thank you so much. Do chuck a like on it. Oh my god, Re-Rock Hard says, does Tranmere even have fans? I mean, they must have a few. Sprayed over to Luke Shaw on the left then. United with another opportunity here. Jesse Lingard on the ball, a.k.a. Messi Lingardinho on the ball. Plays it over to Matic. Harris Khan comments, do you think win FA Cup this season? To be honest, Harris, I don't really see us winning anything. I mean, we could do. We've got a much better chance of doing something in the Cup than we have got in the lead. Oh, Andreas Pereira, what are you doing? Shot over the crossbar from distance there. Thinks he's Ronaldo again, this boy. Miz528, thank you for the little super chat there, my son, you top man. Shout out to you, Miz. Oh, yeah. No worries, Mikhail. Thank you so much for doing that. Top man. Devil of a Red says the midfield looks poor against this team. This midfield even looks poor against this team. Well, there you go. I mean, that is United all over at the moment. Very poor. Very poor indeed. But United still winning 3-0 in this game. The jobs are good, and really, what can you say? Jobs are good, and Solskjaer can make some changes anytime he wants. I mean, let's remember he's still got, we've got Bailey to come off. We can maybe give him a few minutes coming back from injury. Juan Mata, probably leave him alone on the bench, no need. Fred's on the bench, probably leave him alone. You've got Chong, you've got Williams that could come on later in the game here. So I think that should happen. I think we should put Chong and Williams on, after, about half time, especially if we score another one. Matt Rush comments, Gomez off, pig nightmare. You talking about Gomez off out of Manchester United. I mean, it seems like, I don't understand why he's not got any love from Ollie in the first team. Seems like a good talent. JP comments, Chong going to Juve. I heard Inter were interested as well. So, there's definitely some movement happening with United's youngsters. If we're being honest, I mean, they're the youngsters that haven't impressed as much as, like, the Greenwoods and the Williamses of this world, and the Jameses and some of the other youngsters, but they're still great young players, and it would be a shame to lose them, especially on frees or for nothing. Mark Sin comments, Fred might even score later. Crikey, would you imagine that? I mean, it's a day that some of the lesser players are scoring. Maguire, Lingard, Dalot, so it wouldn't surprise me. Maybe Phil Jones is going to pop up with a cheeky headed goal from a corner. It's a day for all firsts. I can't remember us scoring from a corner this season, from like a direct corner with a header or anything. Phil Jones the man, is he? Alex Rowe comments, what's with Inter going after United cast-offs? I don't know, they just love the absolutely lacklustre cast-off rejects of United, it seems. One man's junk is another man's treasure, Alex. That's your IQ comments. I support Liverpool, PSG, Arsenal, Dortmund, Bayern, Barcelona and Tranmere, local team. Fair play to you, mate. That's messed up. How can you support Liverpool and Arsenal? Razak says Lukaku is banging in goals. Yeah, I think it does say, maybe United should have kept Lukaku for a bit longer, but also that Serie A is just not quite as good. When they want all of our rejects that are not cutting the standard at United, it does tell you, sort of the state of Inter right now. And I know they've got some good players, and actually the players that we've given them are good players, really, but they're not top players, are they? They want our rejects that we don't want, and when United are struggling like we are in the situation we're in, crikey, that says everything. So 28 minutes, 8 seconds gone then. Played over to the right-hand side. It's gone out for a throw-in for United. Near the halfway line. You got to be happy with the performance so far. I mean, job's pretty much a good one now. It's always a massive, massive banana skin going away to places like this with the pitches they've got against the teams that it's like their FA Cup final. This isn't just the fourth round for Tranmere. This is their FA Cup final right here. So they would be trying their absolute darndest to do the best they can against United. At the moment, it's cruise control for United. We're bossing it. Maguire plays in Luke Shaw, who takes it through the mud pile. Great little run by Luke Shaw, this. Advanced area. Tries to get the final pass off, but it is defended. Good run from Luke Shaw, though. Good attacking run. And to be fair, Tranmere just not really offering much defence there in the midfield. We're talking about ourselves. Luke Shaw was just allowed the space and time just to literally run it through their entire team from the halfway line right up until the edge of the area there. Jesse Lingard on the ball then. Lingardinho. Over to Matic. Trying to just work it around with some little triangles. Quite tight defending at the moment by Tranmere at the back there. They're going to have to really take it to us. I'm expecting there to be lots of gaps at the back for United still. And maybe they'll just try and not make it a cricket score and sit back, but I doubt it. Lovely ball forward there by Luke Shaw, but it is just offside. Offside. Come on then, United. 3-0. Get in there. Rachel United says, making Shaw look fast. I know. I mean, he was just blitzing through their whole team there. Just ran it right from the back, right to the front. Nutty. Never see that shit from Luke Shaw. Razak says, sign Pig up as a striker. Trust me. Well, I did play two positions growing up as a kid, my friend. And they were goalkeeper and occasionally I play striker. And I am a pretty naturally decent finisher, good in the air, all that good stuff. I'm not quick, but I read the game well. So yeah, you're right. Should sign me up. We need a striker, don't we? I'll only be able to last about 5 minutes though, because of fitness issues. But, last 5 minutes. Are you going to social super sub or something? Voodoo Chili comments, Young got an assist in his first game. Well, there you go then. If Young's getting assists, what does that mean? Mark Singh comments, Arsenal is like an ex-girlfriend that slept with my best friend. Oh dear. You're going to have to make things up with them eventually, aren't you? Rudd says, super pig sub. Get in there. Cheeky little bit of pork chop action at the end of the game. That's got to be every boy's dream, though, hasn't it? Like coming on for United or whoever, which team you support, last minute of a cup final or something, and scoring the winner. I mean, I don't know if it gets much better than that. Really, it's like if I remember who was it who scored in the World Cup final? Was it Mario Götze? Wasn't it? Mario Götze scored in the World Cup final in 2010. Was it? No, 2014. Götze scored it against Argentina for Germany with the winner was it in extra time or it's right at the end of the game? My memory's shite. But anyway, it's like that guy, he was a young kid at the time. He's come on a World Cup final, scored the freaking winner. I mean, he can just die happy, can't he, that guy? Joel Morris, how you doing, Joel? Thank you very much for getting in there. It's like my name with an L on the end. Thanks for getting in there. He says, with a super chat, we need to take some of our first team players off during half-time. We need to protect them for City and Wolves. Great comment, Joel, and I must agree with you because, like I said, the job's done now, and United have got some players on the bench that we can bring on. I mean, not a lot to choose from. It'd be cool to see Bailey come on the pitch just to get him a bit of fitness, I guess. I don't really want to see Fred or James because I think they could benefit with actually having a little bit of a break. for the games, like you said. Chong, he should definitely come on. Williams, I'm not so sure. It depends. Maybe we should stick Lee Grant on at striker. Do you know what I mean? Let's put Lee Grant on at striker. We're just talking about me playing at striker. Let's put Lee Grant on at striker, Joel. Do you know what I mean? If it's like 4-0, 5-0 by the time, what does it matter? JP comments Bruno going to Tranmere. They've edged us out for the transfer. Deary me. Oh, it's a lovely little bit of defending there by Mason Greenwood. Lovely sliding tackle. Who's he turned into there? He's Brandon Williams all of a sudden. Mason Greenwood running back, getting the ball off of Tranmere, putting it out. Lovely stuff. Michael Collins, how you doing? He says autocorrect. I don't know what's going on there. Tranmere with the throw in then. Oh, hold on a second. United with an opportunity. Edge of the area. Oh, my days. And it's Jesse Lingard. It wasn't the edge of the area. It was inside the area. I was watching two streams. And this one's slightly ahead. Jesse Lingard there. It's Luke Shaw with a good bit of play down the left. He puts the ball across the area. Jesse Lingard's coming onto it. Left-footed attempt. And he's completely miscued and just screwed. That's more like the Jesse Lingard we know, isn't it? That is more like the Jesse we know. Debbie says, Lingard, oh my God, Matt Rush, Lingard close again. Crikey. Icky1693, thank you very much. Just smash the like button, guys. Legend. Where are all of you tuning in from? Please do let me know. I'd love to hear where you're all tuning in from. And that includes all the, there's obviously the usual legends that get in here and want to interact in the chat and all that stuff. If you're not that type of person, but you want to on this occasion, do get involved. The pig would love to hear from you. Michael Collins says Lingard playing like he really wants that number 7 shirt. Oh my days. Hopefully number 7 shirt for Inter. The Saint says Riola be negotiating with Man U for Jesse's new contract. Oh, hang on, there's a penalty shout, is there? Martial was just bundled down to the ground. It's waved off by the referee. Brandon Slaughter, how you doing? He says, good to see United playing good. Fantastic it is. It is. And it is nice to see, even if it is, poor opposition. Arthur Ova says, I'm from Lebanon. Nice one. Thank you very, very much for getting in here from Lebanon. I'm not sure if there's many people from Lebanon who watch this channel, so it's great to have you in here. Thank you so much for getting in here. Debbie is from Texas, another Texan in the gaff. Alex Rinconator's at Dallas Land, so it's awesome. We've got a few people from Texas. I think Brandon Slaughter's from that neck of the woods as well, isn't he? He says, good to see United playing good. Oh, I've already read that one. Alex Rudd, New York City, 10:30 a.m. Great to have you in here, Alex Rudd. Kevin Northstead's Cheshire. Ooh, very posh, Kevin. Is it? I don't know. I've sort of got this, feeling that it is. Nick Pendragon's from the Gold Coast, Australia. G'day, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Cobber. Why do people always say cobber, by the way, when they're doing that and they put another shrimp on the bar? They don't even call them shrimps, do they? They call them feckin' prawns like us. We don't call them shrimps either. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't think so anyway. Alex Rudd, Debbie does Dallas. Well, Debbie Holder from Dallas, yeah. I see what you did there. It's funny where your head goes straight away. Mine too. Ted Zavala says Los Angeles. Top man, he's from Los Angeles. Michael Collins, Twin Cities, Minnesota. The Primot, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. No, I can't pronounce that. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan? I'm going with that. And Vimila Nelson's from Bangalore, India. Top man. Spike Blind, he's from Manchester, mate. Mad for it. Abbas Hassani, live Sweden. John Koping. Awesome. Dan, greetings from Wolverhampton. Legends. Thanks for everybody that's getting in here with your places where you are. Shout out to you and yours and your own vicinities and your ends, as the kids like to say these days. Ball over to the left then for United. Luke Shaw, is he on it again? He's on it again down the left. Luke Shaw's found this level too. Forget criticising him in the league. It's because he's actually meant to play in League One. That's what it's all about. He's bossing League One here. He's going to be League One's Player of the Month. He's got the ball again. Plays it to Matic. Matic just guides it into the bit of space in the midfield there, looking to create. Plays it back over to Luke Shaw. This time it's pinged back to Harry Maguire by Lukey. And then edge of the area, pass is controlled by Jesse, who just pops it off for a teammate. Here come United once again. Lovely little flick by Martial. He's tried to just flick it round and run round the other side of the defender, but a little bit too much on it. Bergkamp, he is not on that occasion there. Kevin Shorts from Malaysia. Awesome. Got Malaysians watching. The St. Blackpool, Ryan Burberspin, East Yorkshire. Quality. Nick Pendragon says Prawns and Cobber has faded out like G'day Sport and Champ. True. I mean, G'day Sport's gonna fade out with the whole Rolf Harris thing, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? Oh, dear. Mark S. says Primos is the Carnuki of the channel. I have no idea what that means. Sorry. I wish I did. Debbie says, Pig, do we have a chance of top 4 still? I mean, only if we really do invest and we get some quality in this window. You know, Bruno Fernandes and maybe a striker. Oh, we've got a goal from Jesse and he's had another shot, but it is wide from the lad again. Decent sort of performance from Jesse today against Tranmere. I agree with you, Jamie, who says, get the youth on at half-time. We can be Boychester United. I like that. Pig, get them out, pin all your viewers. That's a good idea, my friend. I like that. That'd be pretty difficult to do, though, no? I don't know. Is there some sort of software that would do that for me? Alex Rudd says, Henry was my favourite player in 98 and he played for Arsenal. Fair play. Matt Rush says, top 4 gone, no chance. Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely. I don't think we've got a top 4 squad. But if we sign a couple of players, you never know. You never know. Ball played into Tranmere's area for United, though. But it is dealt with. I mean, Tranmere are all over the shop, to be fair. This is going to be a continued domination for United. I do agree with everybody that says we need to make a couple of subs at half-time. Put Chong on. Maybe put some of the other young lads on that are on the bench. Because we could do with resting a couple of these senior players. Some of the players that may feature. The likes of Martial, for instance. Jesse Lingard takes it inside from a wide position. Nemanja Matic has found it just outside the edge of the area here. He turns around, passes it back there to Harry Maguire, who scored an absolute thunderbolt earlier on in the game. Brilliant to see Maguire getting on the score sheet because we've needed that for a while here, and he's done well so far in this game. Here he is running forward through their goal again. He's going for another one, and he has a shot, and this time it is blocked. But he tried the same sort of thing again. He's obviously feeling very confident against Tranmere, and so we should be. He wins it back and gives it to Martial. Overlapping run. Martial's got eyes in the back of his head, and he sees Luke Shaw running down past him down the left-hand side, and Luke Shaw gets onto it but passes it inside, and it's put out there for a corner to United. Look at this vision from Martial. I mean, he's got eyes in the back of his bloody head. Obviously, he's getting a shout from Luke, but still, I mean, I just love the vision. I love that sort of vision on display. Here we go. The corner comes in for United then. Corner comes in. It finds everybody. It goes over the back. And oh, it's in the back of the net there. It's a header from a corner. It's Phil Jones. What was I saying about scoring from corners direct? And Phil Jones going to pop up and put one in. I literally said that earlier on in the video and I've made it happen. Come on, get in there. What was I saying earlier on? I said there's been so many firsts today. Maguire getting his goal. Dalot scored there. Lingard got on the score sheet. I literally said it's just a matter of time before Phil Jones pops up and puts one in from a freaking corner. And he has done. Spam your Phil Jones emojis, lads and lasses, for an actual good reason. The Bacon Brigade out there, the channel members, spam your Phil Jones emojis. Matt Rush, JP, thank you so much. Oh my days. Brilliant. 4-0 to United then. Phil Jones gets on the score sheet. Who'd have thought it? Crikey, who would have thought that Lingard, Phil Jones, Harry Maguire, Diogo Dalot would be getting on the score sheet, to be fair. I mean, if you'd had a cheeky bet on that, you'd have done well. Michael Connor says, okay, this is officially the best day ever. Well, you know, maybe 99 Champions League final might just top it, I think, Michael, but I appreciate the positivity there. Razak says, Jones' best moment of his career. Jamie, you sound another goal and another goal scorer. The Saint, this is just bizarre today. Joshua Bullock comments, crazy thing is that we are still only 6 points behind Chelsea despite how abysmal we've been. If we get fourth, then we need to write a thank you letter to Frankie and slide a 20 in there. Yeah, fair play. They're going to have to bottle it. I mean, it's a shame that we've dropped so many points to lesser teams this season because we would be right up there if we hadn't just, you know, lost a couple of really stupid results, basically. JP says, Ekin, Phil Jones. Liam S says, Phil Jones, the legend. MT's in shock. Michael Fletcher said, not just 4-0, it's 4 high-quality goals. You're right about that one, to be fair. Gungshi in the house. Great to see you, Gungshi. Wondered where you were, pal. Thank you very much for stopping by. He spams the old pig and the old Phil Jones emojis. Get in there, Gungers. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I mean, what a... have you just woken up? Have you missed the first part of the game here? Because, crikey, it has been an actual slobber knocker from United for a change. Okay, we're playing Tranmere here. You'd expect that, but still, the quality of the goals has been great. So happy for Maguire, Dalot, even Lingard to an extent, and very happy for Phil No Bones Jones. And you can go back and you can call it. You can see me call it. Phil Jones is going to pop up and get the corner. Somebody should put that on Twitter. Anyway, this ain't got to be mean today for Jones. Absolutely. Quality. Gungshi says, I'm in my hotel room in Kyoto. He's in Japan, Gungshi. I forgot you were going there around this time. So yeah, he's in Kyoto in Japan. Have a great time, Gungshi. Thank you for stopping by whilst on holiday there, pal, or whatever it is you're doing out there, to say hello. Top man. Ruthless Sausage says, ×4 Guinness. Yeah, he's doing the old, when United score, he drinks a Guinness. So he's going to get pissed up. He's going to get pissed up tonight. Well, hopefully with a couple more goals anyway. Flying Pig is legendary, says, I never thought Lingard and Jones would score again, let alone in the same game. Icky1693 comments, like the video, guys, for Phil Jones. Thank you very much. Do chuck a like on it if you are tuning in. Wherever you're tuning in from, there's a bunch of you legends tuned in today. Thanks for stopping by on the watch along. Please do help us out with a little cheeky like on it, etc. I'm loving this. It's a real... So, this is just what we needed, you know. Like, who cares it's Tranmere? Just a positive win, lots of goals, nice goals. Just a bit of a fun game. Look, Alex Ferguson's watching on. He's watching on. He's made the trip to shitty Tranmere. That's how much of a legend he is. And he's watching on. He's smiling. He's happy for a change. He's loving what he's seeing out there. And that makes me happy. The Primot says, this is pure leisure for Alex. Absolutely. Marcus Lynn says, boom, how you doing, Marcus? Thanks for stopping by. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. And United are just cruising at the moment. I mean, it's just happy days. Martial's got the ball down the left for United in a very wide position. Couple of step overs, turns his back, gives it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gives it back to Martial, edge of the area, who gets his head up and... Oh, what a goal from Anthony Martial! That was absolutely incredible, lads and lasses. It's 5-0 to Manchester United, and Anthony Martial has just curled one in from just outside the edge of the area into the top bins, the top right-hand corner. Just unbelievable, unstoppable bit of finishing there from Anthony Martial. Let's just have a look at this. He turns his back, he gives it to Luke Shaw. Credit to Luke Shaw, just plays the little simple pass back to him. He gets his head up. The defending's very poor. The block doesn't come from the Tranmere defender, but look at that, right on the line of the edge of the area. He curls it round into the far right-hand top corner. Oh, it's right out of the top drawer. 5-0, lads and lasses, and we're freaking dominating them. Not just dominating them, of course we should be, but the quality of these goals. Every single one of these goals has been brilliant, man. Brilliant! Absolutely buzzing. Let's update the score again. We're having to do that a lot today, but for a positive reason for a change. Boom, it's 5-0 to United. Get in there. Get in there. 5-0. Bloody loving it. Bloody loving it. Michael Fletcher comments with the red devils and the pig emojis. Get in there. Ted Zavella says, what a goal. Matt Rush, great goal. Josh said says, oh my god, world-class 5 goal. I mean, it was truly world-class, that. Gungshi says, we're dominating Tranmere. It's definitely over. That's half-time done, by the way, lads and lasses. So it's half-time. We've reached the 45-minute half-time interval, and Manchester United are winning 5-0 against Tranmere Rovers. And Jesse Lingard's getting his ear chewed off a little bit here by Clark of Tranmere. But either way, goal for Maguire, goal for Lingard, goal for Martial, goal for Dalot, goal for Harry Maguire. I've already said him. Anyway, we've got 5 different goal scorers in the game today. MT says, finally, we score 5 this season. Get in there. Arthur Overs, Maguire hasn't even broken a sweat. The Saint says, this is the best fun I've had in ages. I know, tell me about it. This is brilliant. Absolutely wonderful. The Saint, I fully agree with that. I mean, it's nice to just get a bit of positivity for a change, isn't it? RBB comments, it's only Tranmere lads and lasses, bringing us back down to earth with that comment. And it is true, but still we've got to progress through. Look at the state of that pitch, and away fixture. It's a potential banana skin. We've seen United lose fixtures like this before in the past. It does happen. To go out there and just smash them up, but not just smash them up, but score such nice goals. Think about the quality of the goals we scored. Sure, they've made it easy for us, haven't closed us down. They've given us so much time and space. And if you do that with, United quality players against them, they're going to pay for it. But you're right, it is only Tranmere. But even so, the quality of these goals, it's just good for confidence. It's just good for entertainment for the fans, like for us to actually tune in and watch the games. We all want to tune in and see some goals. Gungshi says, I was waiting for a bus with my girlfriend and a crow shat on my head. Oh my days. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Gungshi. I suppose that's why you've had to come back and sort yourself out, eh? And, get the old wet wipe on your skull or something, mate. That's not good. Peter Lyon says, bring on City. I mean, in terms of Man City, crikey, I'm not feeling so confident about that one at all, being 3-1 down in the game. But we just got to go there. We just got to try and do it, try and turn the fixture around and just give a good account of ourselves. It would be nice to win the game, just win the individual game there and see what happens. Gungshi says, I pulled a Gashley. Oh my days. Imagine that, though, if you were literally walking down the street and then a bird poos in your mouth. I mean, it's pretty. He struggled to live that one down. Even Ashley Young himself has come out and said that didn't happen. Like, he said that, no, there's something weird with the camera or whatever, and a bird did not actually poo in his mouth. But we all saw a bird poo in his mouth, so I don't know what he's talking about there. I mean, I wouldn't want to have a meme going around of somebody pooing in my mouth either. Or, a bird pooing in my mouth, but even so. Fitch1001 says, great reactions, Pig. Just switched over to Mark Goldbridge for a second. What a boring melt he is. Love your channel, mate. Well, thank you very much there. Obviously, different folks, different strokes for different folks and all that, but thank you very much for getting in there with that positivity. The Primus is absolutely nothing to moan about for once. Very true. Super David comments, Phil Jones, world class. Abby, how are you doing? Says, now we finally meet our level. Yeah, well, to be fair, I mean, that is, certainly some of these players, if Lingard's looking good against the opposition, then they must be lower level. Do you know what I mean? That's sort of how it works. They must be a lower level team if Lingard's looking mustard against them. Oh, hang on, we've got a little bit of an issue with the bottom scroller again, as we always do. Let me get rid of that and reopen it. I have no idea why it does that. It's very bizarre. Okay, we're back up and running with the scroller there. Good stuff. So it's half-time, lads and lasses. Just to give you a little recap, if you're just joining us right now, Manchester United are winning 5-0 against Tranmere Rovers away from home in the FA Cup 4th round. It's been just a slobber knocker of a performance so far from United, as you would hope it would be against lesser opposition. But the quality of the goals has been right out the top drawer. Every single one of them, in fact. I mean, let's just talk about Maguire scored a screamer from the edge of the area, smashed one in, cut inside and smashed it into the top right-hand corner. Just a really difficult shot to stop. Diogo Dalot's coming from the right-hand side, had a good shot from just round about the inside wide part of the area there, and put it in the back of the net. Lingard has curled one in like Messi to the far inside post, round the keeper. Phil Jones has scored a header from a corner. What? And Anthony Martial scored a fantastic little goal as well. Edge of the area, just curled it into the top right corner. It's job done, really, lads and lasses. If you're tuning in, it's job done. United just need to make a couple of changes at half-time here. Definitely put Tahith Chong on the pitch, because you might as well. I'd put Lee Grant on the pitch up front instead of Martial. That's what I'd actually do, because I'd give Fred and James and Williams, I'll probably just rest them, and Matt, I'll probably just rest them, to be fair. But maybe you want to give them a few minutes. But certainly Bailey could do it, getting a few minutes under his belt, and Chong, and I'd stick Lee Grant on up front. I'm not even joking either. Like, people think I'm joking. Like, if I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if I was the manager right now, that's actually what I would do. Some people may say that's stupid, but based on the skeleton nature of the squad, plus, do you know what it does as well? It sort of says, yeah, we need some players, and the board need to give me some players, because I'm having to put Lee Grant on. Do you know what I mean? That's what we should do. Stephen Barris has just gone round Tesco, come out and United 5 up. Glad I remembered the beer. Oh yeah, Top man, T3 Triple D, how you doing? Thanks for getting in here. Says Jones is a generational talent. JP, Phil Jones needs a new contract before Barca tap him up. So we're seeing a lot of love for Phil Jones in here, to be fair. A lot of love for Phil Jones. Let's have a look at the match stats and stuff, lads and lasses. Match stats going in at half-time. So we have had 71% of the possession to Tranmere's 29% of the possession. They've had 6 shots. They've had 3 on target. We've had 12 shots, 5 on target. They've had 1 more corner than us. The stats don't really tell the story here. The biggest stat that we want to talk about is the 5-0. And it's 5 top-quality goals from 5 different goal scorers. Couldn't have gone any better this game so far. That's it. That's just brilliant. Job's done. Devil of Red says, I'm back. Lost my connection. Did I miss anything? I don't know when you lost the connection, but it's 5-0 to United at half-time. Now it's currently half-time. United smashed in 5 top-quality goals. Stefan says, Glazers will probably watch this and wonder why United fans are screaming for new players. Yeah, absolutely. Matt Rush says, smash a like, guys. Thank you very much, Matt Rush. And just a shout-out to all the channel members that are in here right now. As you can see, their names are in green here. Alex Rudd, Matt Rush, The Saint. Who else is there? Devil of a Red, JP. I just want to give these guys a special shout out because they are actual channel members. That's why you can see them with the little badges next to them and smashing all the emojis like the Phil Jones emojis and all that good stuff. So I just want to give a special shout out to those guys. Thank you very much for being in here. Did I say gungers? I think I did. But either way, everyone who does get in here and support the channel in that way, thanks for being with me and thanks for helping us continue to grow. DJ Fergus, how you doing, DJ? He says, I'm painting my balustrades. What is that? Can't see the game. I'm missing the greatest game since PSG. You just about are, my friend. Well, you'll see the quality highlights later on. The quality of the goals is out of this world. What is balustrades, by the way? It sounds Italian. It sounds like some sort of an violin. Do you know what I mean? The Saint says, Mark S. Yeah, big bucket of knockoff chicken, KFC fake. What are we talking? Can you get knockoff chicken? Oh, you're talking about the SFC from the supermarket. Mark Sin says, I'd be a member, but you don't support iPads. I didn't know that we didn't support iPads, my friend. But I'm glad we don't support iPads. You know why? Because Apple's a sham, my friend. Oh, dear. Android all the way. PC, Windows all the way. I'm just putting it out there. No, I do like some Apple products, to be fair. Emily Woods comments, seeing the pig happy for the scoreline for once. Get in there, Emily. Thank you for stopping by. Another lady in the live chat. Always good to see a couple of ladies in here. We've got a 95% male audience. So when you see a lady, say, good day, lady. Actually, don't do that. It'd be creepy. But anyway, Razerk says, Huawei gang, get in there. Personally rocking an Honor 20 myself, which is a subsidiary of Huawei. And I previously had a Huawei, and I think they're just great value phones, If you buy into the old Chinese government spying on you with their devices, then maybe not. But there you go. Skykill R comments, hello, lads. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, Skykill. Alex Rudd, Galaxy S10, or check out you with the big bucks over there, Rudder. No, fair play. We'd all have it if we could, son. We'd all have it if we could. But yeah, that is a heck of a phone. That is a heck of a phone, to be fair. Jarvis Cocker, how you doing, Jarvis? He comments, is the formation change just for this game, or are we making a permanent change? 3-5-2? I don't really know, actually. I'd love to tell you. I think it's just to utilise the fact that we have got wing-backs fit at the moment as well. We're not so fit with wingers. Rashford's out. James could do with a rest. And, I think it's just that, really. I think it's just the fact that we got Dalot. There was Williams on the bench. Shaw's available. I think that definitely helps us out. And plus, we're playing at a level of opposition where you can have 3 at the back at times and you want to get attacking and get at them anyway. So it's pretty much 3-5-2. I don't really see us sticking with that, to be fair. I think it's more of a who we've got available, who we've got fit type thing. JP, thank you very much, JP, for your super chat here, my friend. Top man. He's commented and said, £1 for each goal, even though Phil's is worth $1 million. Thank you, JP. Shout out to you, my friend, for getting in there with your super chat. But yeah, I mean, you love Phil Jones, don't you? Is your love for Phil Jones genuine? Do you really rate him as a player, or you're just having a bit of bants? Either way, I'd love to know. Thank you, Jay. Derek Jason says, "Hey Pig, I'm scared this result is going to avoid us from signing new players." I don't think it is going to. I think we everybody knows we need to get a midfielder in. We could do with another player up top there as well. there's going to be at least one player coming in this window. Maybe not with our board, but you would expect there to be at least one top player coming in. Bruno Fernandes, for instance. You'd expect that to happen, but maybe not. We'll see. Sean Collins says, Michael Collins, what's up, brother? 2 Collinses in there sharing the same name. Matt Rush, spamming the Pig of the Head show logo, created by Alex Rudd. JP, smashing the Phil Jones logo, says true love. Mojo K, great to see you in here too, says Ollie, Lingy and Jonesy will get new contracts. Crikey, imagine if Ollie did give Lingard and Jones a new contract. I mean, he's aligned himself with that agent Raiola, right, Lingard, so surely you don't really do that if you're just trying to negotiate a new deal, especially when you've been at the club the last couple of years, or certainly the last year, and you've been doing nothing. You can't really justify your position for a new contract. So you must be looking for a move away in the summer. That's all I can think. If I was Lingard, I'd probably consider the same thing, because he does get a heck of a lot of stick from United fans, and it's for a good reason, because he's not United standard. It's not really his fault. Maybe it is, but it's not really his fault that he's getting selected. Rachel United says, Ollie found his level, League One. Oh, we weren't saying that when he bested Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho in the same week, though, were you, Rachel? No, fair play, look, that's it. This is how we should be smashing teams, to be fair, in the league, the lower teams, so I hear you. James Mosscrop, how you doing, James? Shout out to you. He comments and says 6-0 full-time results. So he's predicting 6-0. What's your prediction? I think we'll add a couple more. We'll probably make some half-time changes and take the intensity down in the second half. I'll go for 7-0. James Mosscrop reckons 7-0 this time. Yeah, Rachel says still got smashed by Burnley. We did get smashed by Burnley. We got smashed by West Ham. We lose to Bournemouth as well. We had some shocking results. You're right, it's a mixed bag. But he's done all right against the Peps and the Joses. It's the lesser teams we really struggled against. Look, there's a lot of reasons for it. I'm not going to get into it now, but even so. You make a good point. Matt Lewis comments, sup everyone, good to see us winning so convincingly today. Could have been a slip up here, but no, we're thrashing them 9-0. Nice one, Matt. Top man, that's a great prediction. I hope it happens. I definitely think we'll put a couple more in. The Saint just thinks we'll get one more. He thinks it's going to be 6-0. So, could be. I mean, we'll definitely take the intensity down, I'd imagine, with a couple of subs. Wakash Akram comments, it could be a cricket score. Very true. The Saint says Ollie needs to rest some. I agree with that. The Primot says 14-0 to United. Come on. Imagine if we just set a new club record today. That would be amazing. Tenzavella says this game will be a good confidence boost for the team. That's true. You can't deny that. Winning's winning at the end of the day, and even if you're playing Tranmere or whoever it is, it still breeds some confidence from it, and the players will definitely feel happy about the quality of the goals they scored and all that good stuff. So yeah, I agree with you. Maguire's got that monkey off his back in the sense of being here and struggling. He's scored a goal. He's not really got it off his back because he's still, it is still obviously pressure on in the league and stuff to perform week in, week out as captain. But you know what I mean? Like that feels like some sort of a symbolic moment for me, that one from Slavy. JP reckons Chong and Fred coming on. James Mosscrop says Fred and Chong coming on. I'll say that's actually what's happening, not what you think's going to happen. My bad, I must be slightly behind. Here we go. So yeah, come on, get in there. The Saint says, why play Fred? Rest him. I'm with you on that one. Why play Fred when you've got to put, you might as well leave Andreas out there. He's not going to feature in the next game, surely. But there you go. We could easily put, I don't know, you could just put Chong in there. And, so I'm a bit confused about that one. Jay says, why play Fred at all? Debbie says, bringing Fred on, what the F? Matt Rush, no need to play Fred. Stupid decision. Watch this now. Fred's going to get injured. Watch this now. Freddie Flintstone's getting injured. You just wait and see. Now, obviously, that would be calamitous. But imagine if that happened, the stick that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would receive would be abundant. And it probably would be justified as well, because like everyone's saying, we don't need to bring Fred on. Like, we're 5-0 up against Tranmere, we might as well put Lee Grant on. I've said that, and I wasn't even joking. I'd stick Lee Grant on just as a statement to say, look, we don't have the necessary backup and the players that we need. I'm just going to put Phil Jones at striker. Bring Lee Grant on, stick him at centre-back, stick Phil Jones at striker. That'd be good. Or actually the other way around. So the lads are coming out at half-time here. Coming out from half-time for the second half. And Tahith Chong and Fred are coming onto the pitch as we have discussed. So, what do you all think about that one? Strange decision from me, it seems. MT says Fred will be sent to bed. The Saint says Pig's right, play Grant. Yeah, I know. Well, like, it would be just a fact from this, you know, it would be a laugh. But also it's a statement. But also you're not risking any other players and we're 5-0 up. Like, just stick him on the centre of the park. He'd have a great day. Do you know what I mean? He'd have a great day. Put him up top there. It's not really going to affect anything. Bring Marcio off. Put Lee Grant up the top of the pitch there. It's a no-brainer. Oh, dear. Quality times. So we'll get the second half underway shortly then, lads and lasses. Thank you for joining me on the Flying Pig United YouTube channel. Top lads and lasses out there for getting involved in the live chat and watching along. Do us a favour, smash a little like on this video. Let's see if we can get over 100 likes on this video while it's live. That would be freaking awesome. Also, there will be a post-match reaction show later on to discuss and analyse this game a bit more, which should be nice and chilled out for a change. So definitely come and check that one out. Thank you for being here with me today. Oh, yeah. Boomchanka. Right, second half is underway, by the way, lads and lasses. Here we go. And, sorry, I was just slightly behind there. But now we're 46 minutes, 25 seconds gone. The second half's well and truly underway. We've just had an opportunity there. Dalot trying to create for us there down the right. Good job from him. Puts a lovely weighted pass in. Greenwood takes it and controls it and takes it round the Tranmere player. Tries to get it back across the 6-yard box. There's nobody there waiting for it, though. And it goes out. Diogo Dalot, though, having a good game so far today. He's one of the players that is impressed, to be fair, going up, attacking down that right-hand side. Look, we're playing Tranmere. I know, Luke Shaw's looked fantastic today. It's not hard, is it, when you're playing teams of much less quality. Miguel Verley comments, how long is Rashford out for? As far as I know, he's out for about 3 months, 2 to 3 months. Really long time. We could definitely do with him right now. It's a calamity, man. Rachel United says Lingard scoring says anyone can score. That's right. We should have stuck Lee Grant up top there. I'm telling you, Lee Grant up top and see if we can get him on the score sheet. Devil of a Red comments Lingard scored, but he's missed 3 other chances. Very true. AK comments long as Glazers and Ed Woodward are in charge, we can't win the league again. I agree with you, AK, and I love your passionate comments on all my videos about the Glazers and about Woodward and getting them out. Everyone should be talking like that at the moment. We need to make our voices heard. There's millions of us fans around the world. We can have an impact, whichever way you talk about it. But I agree with you. The Glazers have come. They probably will not oversee another Premier League title. Matt Lewis says, my mind's blown by the exclusion of Gomez again. Me too. I really truly don't understand that. Especially when you look at not even to have him on the bench, when you look at the depth on the bench and the fact that some of those players do need to be rested for the upcoming games. It would have made sense to have Gomez there. Oh, usual legends in here, by the way. Thank you for being in here, every single one of you who stopped by today. And even if you just popped in here and said hello, appreciate you getting involved with the live stream. Okay, so United get the ball under control in the centre of the park, and I'll let you know what's going on in the game, lads and lasses. So do get involved in the live chat as we go, but I'm just going to commentate on the game for a little bit here. Put out by Capel for Tranmere near their corner flag to give a throw into United. Very, very muddy pitch it is. It's kind of, I love it though. I love it. This is what the FA Cup's all about, The FA Cup is all about going to these random teams with these awful pitches. And, this is what it's all about. And putting in a great performance. Loving it. But when I think of FA Cup football, in all honesty, this is what I picture. I picture muddy pitches. You don't get it a lot in this day and age, because even like League One sides usually have really good quality pitches these days, certainly compared to 20 years ago even. We've got undersoil heating and drainage and grounds people, teams and all this stuff. So it's the standard of pitches is way better than it used to be. But this one is reminiscent of some gash-tastic 80s guff, and I'm loving it. Harris Khan says, what's your final result today? So I think United are going to finish this game 7-0. I think we will score a couple more. Tranmere are down and out of this game, really. Maybe they'll look for a consolation, or maybe they'll just try and not lose 10-0. But either way, I think there'll be spaces. I think there'll be opportunities for United. We made a couple of changes at half-time, but even so, the quality out there on the pitch far exceeds what Tranmere have to offer us. You can see that by that first-half performance. In fact, we've had 5 different goal scorers getting on the score sheet as well. It tells a story. Ian T comments Gomez is refusing to sign a new contract due to lack of playing time, and now Ollie won't play him for not signing a new contract. He's probably on his way out, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, it's a nightmare situation, because he's a good young talent. He's probably one of those players, like, he'll get to a good standard. Maybe he won't be the top world beater, but I could certainly imagine him being like a Wilfried Zaha standard player or something in the future. Definitely. Which is a good standard player who, we'd take Wilfried Zaha back at United right now, wouldn't we? I know it didn't work out while he was here. Maybe not really gifted all that opportunity. He was shagging Moisey's daughter, wasn't he? So Moisey just sacked him off. But either way, that was the rumour. Either way, we definitely do need some help. And he would have been great to have around. So Rashford injured. Who've you got? Wilfried Zaha can pop in there. Sounds decent. Man like Mo says, Flying Pigs, you legend, you okay? I'm all good, Mo. Thank you very much for stopping by. Top man. Great to see you, and hope you're doing well too. I'm doing well because United are winning 5-0 for a change. We've actually scored some nice goals. Bloody awesome. Yeah, the Saint says Gomez talented. I agree. Everything I've ever seen from Angel Gomez, I do think he's a good talented player. Like I was saying, in terms of players who've come through for United this season, though, Tahith Chong and Gomez, if we're being honest, out of the youngsters, Garner included, when they have been given first-team opportunities, maybe not Garner because you've only seen him a couple of times, but they've not really shone in the first team at all. They look great in pre-season, both of them, and they've been doing it great for the youth ranks, but not for United's first team when they have been given opportunities. So that's one factor you have to say. Like if Tahith Chong had come on as a sub and done what Mason Greenwood has done in a couple of games, then he'd obviously be more in favour with Ollie. Same goes for Gomez. So there is sort of some reasoning to it, but I think overall Ollie's done a good job by developing the young players in the squad. Sean Collins, thank you very much, my friend. Top man says best live stream by far. You're a bloody legend. Rachel says technically Tranmere are non-league because they're in relegation. Michael Collins says they say United is a club worth 4 billion. I reckon 3.5 billion of that asset we call Phil Jones. 3.5 bill for Philbo. I don't know about that one. He is the Gurning world champion, though. Do you know what I mean? With the faces he makes. So he's got different facets to him. That's the thing. You're not just when you're talking about the transfer value of Phil Jones, you're not just talking about his ability out there on the pitch. You're talking about this global brand. Do you know what I mean? Diogo Dalot on the ball for United, surging forward, plays a forward pass as well to Greenwood, who gets on it. Greenwood gets his head up, plays it over to the right hand side where Jesse Lingard is waiting for it. Jesse Lingard on the ball, plays it back inside. Pereira sprays it over to Fred. Fred, now down the left-hand side it goes again, wants to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw looks to play in Tahith Chong. He does. Back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's had a good positive game today for me. Very good performance from him first half. I've got to just say we are coming up against a team we should be dominating in every department, but still, it's nice to see some of these players perform. All of these players performing, really. Lindelof on the ball at the back. Oh my days. Are you garbage or what? Andreas Pereira, are you taking the freaking absolute piss, sunshine? Did you just see that pass by Andreas Pereira? I mean, he's just bloody hoofed out. Was that Peter Kay doing the old have it? I mean, are you serious? I mean, fucking hell. Just to give the ball away like that, I mean... I know we're winning 5-0, but even so, I mean, it is truly atrocious sometimes. Fair play to these Tranmere fans. They've got a bloody FA Cup in the stands. What's the matter with them? Wishful thinking, sunshine. They've got smiles on their faces still, though, these little kids. Respect, it's a big game for Tranmere. They're not really expected to get a result in this one, are they? Throw in for United then. Controlled. Jesse Lingard plays it over to... who is that? Fred on the ball. Surges forward for United then. Gives it over to Harry Maguire. Sorry, Victor Lindelof it is actually. Couple of triangle pass. Mason Greenwood takes it inside. Back to Pereira. Back to Mason. Tahith Chong for one goal. And can he make it 6? No, he cannot. He's brought down by the referee here. And what's going on here? The referee's going over to Davies, the goalkeeper for Tranmere. And he is brandishing him with a yellow. And he's given a penalty for a foul committed on Tahith Chong by their goalkeeper. Lovely bit of play by United here. Greenwood with the final ball through is brilliant. And Tahith Chong runs onto it and he is completely clattered and brought down to the ground there. Definite foul. He's had his legs completely taken out from underneath him by the goalkeeper Davies there. Scott Davies gets a yellow card in Tranmere's goal and United win the penalty. Who's going to step up and take it? Maybe would have been nice to see Phil Jones. Oh, it's Mason Greenwood on the pitch. So hang on a second. Mason Greenwood is going to take the penalty. This is great stuff. Yeah, this is what I want to see. Mason Greenwood. So I need to apologise to Andreas Pereira because I think it was Mason Greenwood who did that shocking pass earlier that I was talking about. But anyway, penalty. He takes his run up. Mason Greenwood. Get in there. Slots it low and to the left. It bobbled in there. It bobbled in because of the shocking pitch. But that's it. 6-0 to United. Mason Greenwood scores another senior Manchester United goal. Come on, my son. Mason Greenwood. All hail Mason. And he did have a hand in setting that up as well because he played the killer ball through to Tahith. And Tahith won the penalty, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, it's actually a really shite penalty, if we're being totally honest. But, it's wrong-footed, the keeper. He sent it the wrong way. It's really not very far into the corner. It's a little trickling one. He doesn't really connect with it, but they all count and it goes in. So get in there, Mason Greenwood. And then somebody TPs him from the crowd, launches some toilet paper at him, and he only bloody catches it and launches it back. Mason Greenwood. So 6 different goal scorers today. Let's update the score once again. Absolutely wonderful. 6-0 to United. Still on course for a cricket score. Well, that is a cricket score now. We've just got the old freaking, what is it, the 6? Do you know what I mean? Come on. Loving what I'm seeing. Absolutely loving what I'm seeing. Everybody who's tuning in, thanks for being with the pig on the channel here. Few shout outs. Samuel Lim, Malps. I haven't shouted you out today, I don't think. Gaz Newton. Says, late to the party, pig. All the best, man. All the best to you too. Thank you very much for getting in here. Scoojo1, Peter Lyon, top man, Fitch1001, JB. Look, everyone else, thank you very much for getting in here with the live streams. Chuck a cheeky little like on this video. How many likes are we on now, by the way, lads and lasses? Let's see if we can surpass uno hundredo. What the hell does that mean? That means 100. The Primot with the bacon and egg brigade emoji there. Thank you very, very much. And Tranmere's manager looks like he wants the ground to open up and swallow him up. Luke Shaw with a throw-in for United then. Oh, hold on a second. I'm back on the wrong stream. There we go. This is the one that's further ahead. 57 minutes, 56 seconds gone. I like to watch it on 2 different screens, you see, because you get different angles and the like. 2 different service providers, if you will. Lindelof on the ball here. Plays in Greenwood down the right. Malps, thank you very much. It's a fantastic channel, pal. Love tuning in when I can. Top man, love everybody that gets involved. Thanks for stopping by with me. Sterner Kilder as well. This is why we love the FA Cup. Top man. Mark says no walkout. When is this walkout supposed to occur then? Surely that would be more effective if it was at Old Trafford. And I think the most effective thing you could do is just to not go to the game in the first place and just have an empty chasm for the games. Christopher Morland says didn't see this coming at all. I mean, surely we should have seen it coming a little bit because it's Tranmere. No disrespect. I mean, I know we've been shite against everybody, but come on. I mean, in a month of Sundays, if United played Tranmere, you'd expect them to win 30 out of 30. Now, they probably wouldn't, but you'd expect them to because that's just how it is we've got a team assembled of hundreds of millions of pounds worth of players. literally any one of our players probably on the entire wages of Tranmere's team that's on the pitch right now. And Lindelof wins it back. Diogo Dalot just gives the ball away. Michael Collins says, Phil Jones, King of the Ring 2020. Isn't it Royal Rumble today, lads and lasses? Later on, yeah? Oh, yeah, it's popped up on it. Later on at midnight, it's the Royal Rumble. Any wrestling fans out there, guess what? Phil Jones is going to make an appearance. Phil Jones is going to be 30th entrant in the Rumble, and he's going to win it. What? Oh, dear. Over to the left-hand side then. Actually, Nemanja Matic, though, he's he's applied to be a replacement Undertaker. They might bring that character back, you see. And he would actually make quite a decent Undertaker if you did up all the makeup and the hat and everything. I think he'd be pretty good. Mason Greenwood for United down the right-hand side then. Gifted the ball away. Jesse Lingard remains with the team at the moment, and he has scored, and he is picking it around. Tahith Chong just gives the ball away. Poor from Chong there. Should have done better, and he's given the ball away. And here come Tranmere with the counter there, one-on-one with Sergio Romero. Can he have a shot on goal? He does, but it's absolutely awful. Oh, you got to feel for him. He's had a decent game, this guy, against us today, to be fair. But it was a good counter by Tranmere. And he's got away, and like I said, he's that winger. What's his name? He's got the pace on our defence all day. To be fair, he's just not got anything else. But it's very difficult. He's being closed down by multiple United players there. But it's a shocking effort. Samuel Lim comments, I feel so weird. Happy United is winning, yet not that overly excited. Well, it's the FA Cup, isn't it? Our league plight is still not very, very good at the moment at all. The owners are complete parasites. You know, Edward was a complete prat. Ollie's quite inexperienced. The squad's definitely inexperienced. We need lots of signings. We need lots of time. The Scousers are 30-odd points ahead of us. There's lots to not be that satisfied about, to be fair. But I'm just trying to, I just want to let you know that this game, at least, is a good performance by United. Here we go again. Dalot down the right. He plays in Lindelof. Overlap and run. Lindelof takes it from the keeper, but he cannot quite get it back in. The goalie makes a save. Everyone's up there trying to get on the score sheet. Michael Fletcher comments, if you're negative about this result in the FA Cup, you people need to find happiness in your own lives. FA Cup is legendary. Even Tranmere fans are happy and they're losing. Yeah, exactly. You've got to say they're singing, they're supporting, they're smiling. They're treating it for what it is, which is a great day out to see the team, the little minnow team that they love, going up against United. And you just saw that with their the great support, by the way. I just want to say Tranmere, from what we've seen of the crowd here, great support from them. Brandon Williams is coming on the pitch, by the way, maybe for Luke Shaw, let's see. But yeah, Tranmere, they're singing, they're supporting. They just, like you saw, the opportunity there on the counter-attack by their player. He missed by a country mile, but they're all applauding him. They're all saying cracking effort, so you've got to respect them. Any Tranmere fans here? Fair play to you, Stephen Sharrock, how are you, Stephen Sharrock? He comments, wow, didn't think we could score 6 in one game, even though it is Tranmere. Probably give the owners an excuse not to buy. I mean, hopefully this can't convince them not to buy. It's just bloody Tranmere, but I know what you're saying. Stjerna says, I can see that for real. Saint stroking the cat like Donald Pleasance and everything. I don't know what that was in reference to. My bad for reading it out. Christopher Morland says, Maguire off for Williams. So Maguire has come off the pitch for Brandon Williams. That's an interesting one then. Is that what you're telling me? Brandon Williams, where's he playing then? We've just gone to 3 at the back with Williams over on the left. Maguire's not. What? Hold on. That can't be right. Anyway, Jarvis Cocker with a super chat. Thank you, Jarvis. Top man, he says, Gomez late for training, so went straight home. Was sent straight home. Fair play. Well, if he's late for training, you've got to be a proper professional. I know he's probably frustrated about not getting much service at the moment. Game time, I mean. And yet, Harry Maguire, so you're a minute or two ahead of me, but Harry Maguire's just come off the pitch now for Brandon Williams. He scored a fantastic goal to give United's first opening lead, and it was a fantastic struck effort from him, and he really has hopefully done his confidence a lot of good there. Thank you very much, Jarvis Cocker, for your super chat there. Mark Sin, thank you so much for getting in here. He says, Pig Watch Along, Demolition Man, or Kindergarten Cop. Well, I mean, you're a bloody legend, Mark Sin, to be fair. 2 of my favourite movies, man. Simon Says Die. Yeah, freaking awesome. And Kindergarten Cop's freaking awesome too. There is no bathroom. I love Arnie films and Sylvester Stallone films too. I'm that guy. So yeah, good call. Maybe we should do something like that at some point. When it's a quiet footballing week or something. Pereira with a free kick. It is over the crossbar by about half a foot, and it does clatter somebody in the crowd. Michael Collins, Luke Shaw is the Penguin. The Saint comments Jarvis Cocker, maybe he's forced himself out the club. Mark Sin says, I always wonder about the 3 seashells. Yeah, I still wonder about the 3 seashells. I didn't get that. Was it some sort of scraping implement? Sounds disgusting. But anyway, yeah, I never got that myself. John Spartan, you have been fined 1/2 credit for breaking the profanity code. Or imagine if that actually happened, where you're just walking down the street and you swear and you get a fine from some microphone that's constantly listening. I mean, that would suck. Alex Rutter's Last Action Hero is underrated. You're spot on there. It is so underrated, that film. It really is. It's a great film. I used to love that as a kid. So you want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of acres. And then he kicks somebody in the bollocks. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? It doesn't get any better than that. Oh, Gungshi says, Dream watch along with the pig, the Burbs and the Princess Bride. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Oh, near shot post, though, by United, saved by Tranmere's keeper. Yeah, no, those are great films too, Gungshi. I mean, they really are. Particularly, I love the Burbs. Like, that's one of those films I would tell everyone, if you've never seen it, which I don't think a lot of, certainly younger generation, probably wouldn't have it. It's not one of, like, Tom Hanks's, really big blockbuster movies or whatever. But if you just want a great watchable comedy with great on-screen chemistry between the guys in it and just a great story and a fun film, watch The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks. It is class. And The Princess Bride, I mean, oh my days. What a film. Mark said movie night is required. The Saint says Dark Knight, my suggestion. I'm going to be honest, I was never really crazy with Dark Knight, to be fair. I mean, I love Heath Ledger, his performance is brilliant. Like it is. He makes that film. You take him out, you put Jared Leto in there or something, it's a shithouse. It's a shitter of a film if you put Jared Leto in there instead of Heath Ledger. But because of Heath Ledger, The Dark Knight is a great film. But without him, it's just a mundane turd of a film. Sorry. Nice one. Kevin North says Deliverance, old school movie, absolutely. Christopher Morley says Breakfast Club, 80s classics. Breakfast Club, that's the one with Molly Ringwald. I'm not even sure if I've seen that, but it's like Pretty in Pink and all those chick flicks. Jarvis Cocker says Super Chats did some research. Gomez rumour not true. Sorry, Pig, no worries at all. That's the thing with rumours. They're all over the gaff. Alex Rudd says Bloodsport got me hyped as a kid. Absolutely, my friend. That's a classic. Frank Dux or whatever. My personal favourite Van Damme film, though, was probably Kickboxer. That was a good one. The Primot says, mate, you want a comedy, got to watch Weird Science and The Great Outdoors. Well, I haven't seen the Weird Science, the movie, but I used to watch the TV show randomly with Vanessa Angel. Oh, by the way. But, no, and The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd, right? Classic. Freaking classic. Gungshi says, this is Spinal Tap. Yeah, see, the good thing about these ones is, though, they go all the way up to 11. Bloody awesome. Hey, thank you so much here for getting in here and letting me know, Joe Breheny. He says, we're on 110 likes. Get your likes out, lads, and let's smash a little thumbs up on this video before it ends. We've got about 22 minutes left of the game. Thanks for being here with me. But yeah, please do show some support. Help us out on YouTube with the old algorithm, etc. Help us get up the search rankings by chucking a cheeky little like on this video. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get 150 then if we're already 110. Goonies, classic. Kevin Short, Trains, Planes and Automobiles. Absolute class. One of my favourite comedies of all time as well, to be fair. Steve Martin, John Candy at their best. I mean, come on. It's freaking fantastic. I love that film. It's massively underrated as well. Well, maybe it's not, but certainly the younger generation need to check that one out. Red Blazer comments Universal Soldier. Fair enough. Now we're getting into the B-movie sort of thing, if you ask me. But fair enough. Joe Brenny, Original Predator. I mean, come on. That's a cracker. That is an absolute cracker. We got to get to the chopper. You are one ugly motherfucker. Arnie's voice is just legendary. Uncle Buck, that's one of my favourite films of all time as well, to be fair. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Sister Music Fiend, also one of my favourite films of all time. You're coming up with some great ones, lads and lasses. Labyrinth, yeah, now you're talking proper weird David Bowie. Looks like an absolute, like, you know, Jimmy Savile or something in that. Like, what is he doing with that tight spandex suit with the lump? I don't want to see that, David! Alex Rudd says, kill me now, do it, kill me now. What a film. What a bloody film that is. Carl Weathers as well, oh my days. Freaking awesome. Apollo Creed in there. Hold on a sec, we're getting off the topic here. Dalot on the ball, he plays it inside to Jesse Lingard, who keeps it alive temporarily. Lovely spin there by Greenwood just for a momentary second. The Saint says, look after my friend, he's dead tired. Love it. Christopher Morner says, Razak says, any Robin Williams film. Yeah, that Robin Williams is one of the best actors I've ever seen, to be fair, you know. Brilliant comedy and drama, he was fantastic. Mark Sin says, I transformed this into a movie channel. I know, well, we're winning 6-0, I mean, you know. Anyway, down the right here, Dalot wins it back for United, but it's given away there. My favourite films of all time, I mean, just to let you know, Forrest Gump's right up there for me. I know it's just, everybody says Forrest Gump, but I just do love Forrest Gump. I think it's got everything. Should have been a penalty there for United. It struck the Tranmere defender's hand, and it should have been a penalty there. Alex Rudd says, 2 guys from Predator were governors of US cities, Arnold and Jesse Ventura. Very true. Jesse Ventura, what did he say in it? Hold on. He's like, what is... he says, I'm a sexual tyrannosaurus, or some shit like that, which I remember. Yeah. Some of the jokes in, that film is class. Hang on. So I said to my wife, damn, you got a big pussy. Damn, you got a big pussy. I didn't say it twice. It just echoed. I mean, when I first said that from The Predator, I think I was like 6 years old. But either way, I thought it was funny then. So here we go. Mason Greenwood on the right with a couple of step-overs, gets it back inside. Oh. Yeah, Rudd says, I'm a sexual tyrannosaurus. Gungshi says, I ain't got time to bleed. Quality. Love it. Brilliant. Sir Alex Ferguson looking like an absolute Peaky Blinder, by the way, in the old crowd. Peaky Blinder, Sir Alex. Don't mess with him. He'll take a razor blade to your son. You know, this is Fergie we're talking about. Fergie from Govan. Do you know what I mean? He don't mess about. Christopher Morner says, my faves are The Exorcist and Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, I mean, The Exorcist, I hate that film, to be honest. It freaks me the fuck out. I'm not going to try and be cool and say it's a great film. It's honestly, really fantastic. But it just makes me feel so horrible. Oh. Razak says, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Rick Moranis. Yeah, what a film as well. Great film. Loved that one as a kid growing up. Rachel United says, wow, you have a great memory, pig. Do I? What are we talking about in reference to? I forget now. I have seen a lot of films, to be fair. So, I do have a good memory. For films, anyway. I've got a great long-term memory, actually, but my short-term memory is shocking. Like, you could tell me something now, and I won't be able to tell you in a week or 2 minutes, but then 6 months down the line, I'll be able to tell you. Oliver H. Back to the Future movies. Also, Back to the Future 1. It's got to be in my top 5 favourite movies of all time. Great Scott. 1.21 gigawatts. You know. I love it. Joe Bradley comments, how has Chong looked? Chong's looked pretty much like Marion Fellaini out there, to be fair, with his hair. No, he's actually, he's done all right. Won us the penalty for the 6th goal, so he's done all right. I mean, I've sort of taken my eyes off the prize with this watch-along, to be fair. Everyone in the chat's just talking about films and stuff. So, like, the game is redundant now. We've won 6-0. But no, I'll keep commentating on it, obviously. Sorry for anybody that really wants the serious commentary. We have digressed. Matt Rush with a super chat. Thank you, Matty. He comments and says, superb show, Pig. Great confidence boost this game. 2 new signings in January. Top man, Matt. Thanks very much for that, my friend. And great to have you in here helping this show out. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it is a big confidence boost no matter who we're playing right now. Just to score 6 goals right out the top draw. Very, very nice to see. Tranmere with a chance down the left from a free kick. Cut inside. Good bit of defending there in the end, though, just to take it off Tranmere's player. I think it was by Brandon Williams. Thank you, Matt Rush. Top man. Gungshi, Big Trouble in Little China. What a film. I heard they're going to try and remake that. Like, please don't remake that. Please just let's keep the Kurt Russell version with all the cheesy special effects. And that was bloody awesome. We don't need a, we don't need a new one. I hate that when they just make remakes of all these films. It sucks. Like, when occasionally they might do a good one. Most of the time they're shite. You're trying to tell me Point Break 2 is as good as Point Break? Nah, mate. Sorry. Definitely not. It's actually not Point Break 2, I've just been a remake of Point Break. Sometimes they're better. Like, I watched the original Gone in 60 Seconds back in the day, and I watched the Nicolas Cage version. And the Nicolas Cage version is definitely better. But I think there's been so many advances in technology and camera shots and all that stuff. There's so much more you can do these days. But to a point, the music theme, Rocky films, yeah, I mean, you can't get any better than the Rocky films either, to be fair. Mark Singh comments, Bad Boys, Tia Leone, so hot. Oh, Tia Leone. Oh, yeah. Very, very hot tamale, that one, for sure. Yeah, in Bad Boys, but also, like, even a bit older, a bit more milfier, sort of in, like, The Family Man with Nicolas Cage. Oh, shot on goal by Lingard. It's palmed away by the goalkeeper. The Saint asked how long's left, so it's 75 minutes, 59 seconds gone on the clock here. And United are just cruising at the moment. Shot on goal there by Lingard. I tell you what, it was not saved by the keeper. It was just slightly wide there. I thought the keeper got something on it, but he didn't. Edgar says we aren't signing anyone. I mean, there's a possibility for that, to be fair. You know, it wouldn't surprise me with our shocking owners and Ed Woodward and their inability to bring players in, to be fair. But the Saints, as Bruno Fernandes, hopefully we do get him in there. Razak, Ghostbusters, I mean, come on. Michael Collins, Gordon Bombay, the Minnesota Miracle Man. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. That is my childhood right there. The Mighty Ducks. Oh, yeah. Gordon Bombay. Ducks fly together. Yeah, he's the GOAT. Razak says he's the GOAT. Come on, he's the GOAT, isn't he? Freaking legend. Olivia Alves says, Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Highly recommend enjoying it with some greenery. Fair play to you, Olivia. I know exactly what you mean. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those films. It's sort of almost terribly bad, but it's so good as well at the same time. But it's almost terrible at the same time. Like at one point, they literally get on a cheetah and ride it. But that's the sort of film we're talking about here. It's awesome. Oh dear. Crikey. Well, we've had a good chat talking about films and stuff here, to be fair. I think some of us may be scraping the barrel a little bit now. Freddie got fingered, says JP. And Michael Collins thinks that's funny. Do you know what, though? As a young lad, I thought that was freaking hilarious, that film. I know it's an awful, awful film. But when I first watched it when it came out, I actually thought it was hilarious, man. To be fair. You want some extra cheese on that? You want some more cheese on your sandwich? It's the most stupid film ever. Anyway, it literally makes Harold and Kumar look sort of like some sort of art house film. Oh dear. Free kick to Tranmere then, in a really good position. United's wall stands firm. Their number 9 strikes it high and wide. Literally, if there was 3 goals stacked on top of each other, he might not have actually put it in the back of the net there. 78 minutes, 15 seconds gone. It's 6-0 to United at the moment. Alex Rudd, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? I mean, it's hilarious. It's the most weird film ever as well. Like, he's jacking off elephants, and he touches a horse's wang, and he cuts open a deer and gets inside of it. You know, not very... And his mate breaks his leg on their skateboard ramp, and then as he's lying there waiting for the ambulance to turn up, he just starts licking his protruding bone out of his shin. I mean, what? Who thinks of this stuff? Who thinks of that stuff? Tom Green, that's who. Oh, Razak says, for real, Pig, create another channel, dude. Movies, discussion, and other things. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, YouTube's pretty difficult when you start a new channel. Like, the Pig and the Hen Show Clips channel, I know we've not put all that much on there. But it's only got 40 subscribers. I put a video on there the other day and it's had about 3 views. So it's so difficult setting up a new channel just to get an audience, you know. And it's all well and good saying, oh, come and check out my other new channel and all that. But, I don't know. The Music Fiend says, Goodfellas, baby. Can't go wrong. What's this straight out Kilda? Lassie would often lick protruding shin bones. The amount of cuts that director had to do. What the? Crikey. The Music Fiend, The Truman Show, I love it. Ace Ventura, I love it. Casino, great film. The Irishman. I've not seen The Irishman yet, you know. It's a bit of an undertaking, isn't it? Like 3.5 hours. I love Scorsese, though. I love De Niro, all those guys, but I don't know, it's an undertaking. I'm going to have to prepare myself for that one. Probably watch it in about 2 or 3 sittings. United coming forward then. Attempted forward passes scuppered out by Tranmere. 6-0. Can we make it 7 before the end of the game? I very much hope so. So our prediction, me and James Mosscrop's prediction, is correct. Stephen Barrett, Die Hard. What an unbelievable film. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. Nice one, Stjerna. I didn't think there was much basis to that comment, but I enjoyed it anyway. Stephen Seven says the Irishman sucks. Oh dear. Saint says no way. So yeah. What's that? Oh yeah, I remember that one actually. Michael Collins says Alex Rodder, remember his testicular cancer song? Yeah, I remember that one. K kids, check your balls so you don't get cancer. Something like that. Yeah, well, he actually did have testicular cancer, didn't he? So I think that's why he made that song. But even so. Mike Bassett, England manager. Now you're talking, Gaz. That is a classic. Absolute classic. Tranmere with a free kick into the box then. Sorry to anybody that doesn't like this sort of chat, by the way. I know some people just tuning in for commentary. I just thought, considering we're 6-0 up, I'd get in the comment section trying to interact with as many people as possible. Ruder Back says, any sign of Frank Bruno yet? No, we've not signed Frank Bruno. You know what I mean, Harry? You know, we ain't signed Frank Bruno yet, but hopefully we do get him in there. Got to love a bit of Frank Bruno, honestly. Big D says, well, that's the game wrapped up. I was getting worried there. Oh, shot on goal by Tranmere, though. Sergio Romero gathers it up here. He's passing it out to... is that Greenwood on the ball there? Jesse Lingard it is. Takes it down the right. Played inside. Diego Dalot gives it back to Lingard. Back to Dalot. Dalot on the ball. He's had a good game tonight. Brandon Williams. Fred on the ball. Fred keeps it alive for United. Sprays it over to the other side of Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw down the left for United now. The Saint says, who's your man of the match, Pig? Right, it's an interesting one. It's a difficult one because we've got to think about who's really done the best in this game. We've had 6 different goal scorers. Harry Maguire got an assist as well, didn't he? And he had a good performance, but obviously he's come off the pitch now. Luke Shaw's had a very good game today. You know, I'd have to say Luke Shaw's done a tremendous job down the left throughout the game. Done all sorts. Just had a shot on goal there. Big D comments, has to be Jones. Gaz Newton says Jones. Mark Sin says Jones. JP loves Slabhead's opener. It's a tough one, you know. There's been a lot of good performers out there tonight. I don't know. Devil of Red says Jonesinho. Sean Collins, man of the match. Ferris Bueller's day off. JP Jones, 100%. Michael Collins, Sir Philip Jones, permanent man of the match. MT, chance for sure there. Saint says give it to Jones. Oh my God, rewalk hard. Jones, player of the century. JP says Lingard. Stjerna Kilda, Jones, player of the month. What's the matter with you guys? What is the matter with you? You've all gone nuts. 1-6-0 win against Tranmere. You all turned into freaking lunatics. Awesome. Jesse, first goal in a year, says Gaz Newton. I think he did score one in the Europa League against, who was it? The Kazakhstani team. I've forgotten their name already now. I've got, see, this is what I mean. Astana, right? FK Astana. Yeah, I think I think he scored one against them the second time we played them. But yeah, other than that, I mean, he's bloody garbage, isn't he? He's absolutely garbage. The Primot says man of the match Lings for me. I'm just never giving Lingard man of the match, really. Sorry. Yeah, the Saint says Astana, Kurt Koenig, Astana. There you go. Thank you for helping me with my terrible memory. I told you my short-term memory's not good, but my long-term memory, like in 6 years' time, if somebody asks a question to me, who's that team in, Russia or whatever, I'd literally tell you, or Kazakhstan, I'd literally tell you right now that I would get it right in 6 years, but not now. So just over 5 minutes left of normal time then, and it's 6-0 to United. It could finish higher than that. Jamie Usan thinks it will finish 6-0 now. He doesn't think we'll get a goal in there. What's your favourite sitcoms, lads and lads? We've done films. What's your favourite sitcoms, okay? So my favourite sitcoms, right? Bit random here. Hang on, you get a chance for United. Shot on goal. Oh, it's hit the woodwork and gone wide. Shot from Tahith Chong. Hits the woodwork and then bounces off and ricochets. He looks disappointed, but he shouldn't be. Chong with a close effort there. My favourite sitcoms of all time, I mean, there's not really going to be any American ones that get on there. Sorry, American people that are tuning in. Maybe, I used to love Friends, actually, but Friends isn't really up to the standard of, like, Only Fools and Horses, or Red Dwarf, or Blackadder, or any of those, is it? Stephen Barrow, straight in there with Red Dwarf. Probably my favourite person. I just love that. I just love that show, yeah, Only Fools and Horses, Stephen Shark says, that's bloody amazing. Nick Pendragon, thank you very much, says smash a like for the pig. Alex Rudd says Seinfeld. Yeah, just Stephen Evans says Seinfeld. Nah, I just can't. Just no. Look, it's great. Kramer's great. You got Costanza, and like freaking. I know. I watched it, okay, but no, it's definitely not the greatest sitcom of all time. Sorry. Well, maybe it is for Americans. Maybe you have to be an American or something. But Sean Collins says, "Love thy neighbour." Crikey. Faulty Towers, Nick Pendragon. That is a good one, man. Razak says, keeping up appearances. Loved that. Hyacinth Bouquet. That is actually one of those underrated ones that probably the younger generation just has never seen. But that used to be quality, man. I used to enjoy that. Marcus Lynn says Manchester United. Yeah, that's a comedy in itself. Alex Rudd, Third Rock from the Sun. I did used to enjoy that back in the day with John Lithgow, and yeah, that was good. I really like sci-fi stuff, to be fair. By the way, Ted Vella says Father Ted. That was brilliant as well. Rising Damp. That was classic with Rigby and what was her name? Oh, what was his name? The woman that he freaking loved. I can't remember now. But anyway. It was awesome, yeah. Used to like a bit of Rising Damp. By the way, whoever said Red Dwarf? They're actually making like two new specials, like supposedly like film-length specials or something. That's going to be pretty cool. I mean, obviously the earlier series are way better anyway, but yeah, it's still pretty cool that there's going to be like a epic, I don't know, like feature-length Red Dwarf coming. Get in there! Dark by Design says George and Mildred, an old school classic. Gungshi says Citizen Smith. Oh my days, that I haven't even thought about that in a long time. But yeah, I used to watch that back in the day. My dad used to watch that. Power to the people and all that. What's his name? Robert Lindsay, wasn't it? A classic, freaking classic. Stjärna Killer says Alvida Same Pet. Yeah, more of a comedy drama, I'd say, but that is one of my favourites of all time. Also, bloody brilliant. Michael Collins says Home Improvement. That was a classic. Yeah, back in the day, used to love that as a kid. Tim Allen. Stephen Shark, Bottom was mint. Unbelievable. Great stuff. Dad's Army, classic. Don't tell him, Pike. Yeah, I think I've watched a lot of TV shows. One Foot in the Grave, absolute classic. I even know bloody, like 4921. That's freaking Victor Meldrum's phone number. Or maybe it's not. It's similar. Matt Lewis, thank you. Welcome to the Bacon Brigade, Matt Lewis. He has signed up and become a channel member. Check him out. Yes, Matt Lewis, get in there, my son. Welcome to the club. Thanks for showing your support to the channel, becoming a member. You've got access to the emojis and stuff now. Top man. You join the elusive ranks of the Saint, or exclusive ranks of the Saint, JP, the Primot, Gungshi there. Thank you so much for getting in here. Top people. Nice bit of purple sky in the background in Tranmere tonight, I tell you there. 89 minutes, 7 seconds gone then, just about coming to the end of the game here, lads and lasses. Please do the pick a favour, smash a little like on this video, and do come back once this video is finished for the post-match show. We'll break down the game a little bit more, give you my thoughts and opinions on it, discuss it, see what you guys think about it all. So please do stick around and come back for the post-match show after the game. Peter Lyon says, I'm Alan Partridge. Bloody loved that. That's so good. That was so good. Steptoe and Son, absolute classic. Absolute classic. Harold! There's probably some old people who, you know, what by old people I mean older people. I'm being, you know, I don't mean to be rude. Who are probably getting all of these references, and all the young people won't. Yeah, Gary Wells says power to the people. Absolutely, Citizen Smith, classic, absolute bloody classic. Please, sir, classic. Gary Wells, porridge, classic. Scujo 1, please, sir, yeah. On the buses, Olive and all that, classic. I think I've seen pretty much every freaking UK sitcom there is. I definitely grew up watching a lot of TV, that's for sure. Brandon Williams on the ball then. Cuts inside, takes it forward with a driving run. Yeah, The Office is a good one, to be fair. What were other good ones? The Young Ones, yeah, that was a good one. I'll tell you what is one underrated, which you should just watch right now, by the way, which none of you probably have heard of. There was this old sitcom, it was one of my favourites, especially the first series, but they did change the actor, which sucked. But Game On. Game On. Check that out, UK sitcom. Watch the first series. You don't have to watch any beyond that, but they are still decent. But the first series with Ben Chaplin and Samantha Janus, whatever, that is top drawer. Check that one out. And it's just nobody remembers it for some reason. Who remembers it? Sterna Kilda says Game On was great. The Saint says Game On was great. Mark Sin says Game On. Oh my God. Come on. Get in there. Some people remember. That was awesome. I loved it. It's one of my favourites, actually. I've probably watched that back about 6 times or something. It was pretty damn good. Yeah, Kevin North says he wasn't leave the flat. And oh my God, Sterna Kilda, Samantha Janus back in that. Oh my days. You're talking about a hot tamale right there. Yeah, but check Game On out. If you like British sitcoms, if you like, you know, all the ones we've been talking about, give it a chance. Brilliant. Matt Rush says, yes, Game On. Absolutely. Yeah, G Wolf says, Mandy, blonde hair, big you-know-whats. No, she was someone else in that particular series, I must say. And if anybody's ever seen the film Up and Under about rugby with Gary, the one from 2.4 Children, another UK sitcom here, Gary something, sadly passed away age 49 or something. But if you check out, that's a great film, Up and Under, Samantha Janus, cheeky little shower scene. What can I say? Anyway, that's the end of the game. United have won. Gary Olsen, Andrew Perriman, thank you very much. United have won 6-0 here against Tranmere Rovers away from home in the FA Cup 4th round. 6 goals, 6 high-quality goals. Get in there, have some of that. What a beauty. Loving that. What can you say? 6 different goal scorers. Happy days, the jobs are good, and we've beaten Tranmere. We're through to the next round. Oh, yes! Have some of that. But please do come back for the post-match reaction show as well, which is just going to happen in about 5 minutes' time. Loving all the chats we've had, especially the second half where we've just been cruising and we've been talking about all loads of random stuff, bringing up nostalgia, bringing up the old days and all films and TV and stuff. I love talking about this stuff. So thank you very much for getting in here today. Special shout out to all you guys at the end here, the Music Fiend, the Red Devil, the Saint, Matt Rush, Scujo 1, Gungshi, Susan Havrila. Great to see you in here, Susan. Hope you're doing well. She says, wow, what a match. I am so happy. Nice one, Susan. That is, yeah, brilliant. Very nice to actually watch a game and be entertained and see some good goals and see United play some good stuff. So loving that one. Farn141 thinks Ollie's clueless. Fair enough. Great to see you in here too. Emily Woods, thank you very much for getting in here. Gary Wells, Sterna Kilda, G Wolf United, Clam J, Kurt Koenig, Matt Lewis, Matt Rush, Rachel United, JP, Marcus Lind, Fitch 1001. If I've missed you, I apologise. I want to shout you all out. James Moss Crop, Kevin Short at the end here, Mark Sin. the Saint, Devil of a Red, Azori Street. Right, we're going to finish there, but thank you very much for tuning into the watch along. Before you go, smack a like on it, and thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a very, very fun show, as I said. Come back in a few minutes' time for the post-match show. Don't go anywhere, and we'll just dissect this game and break it down a little bit more and talk about some of the individual performances in there and what this means for United, etc. and Ollie. So do come back for the show, but anyway, I just want to say one last time, have yourself a bloody good one, and I'll see you in a moment. Come on, United! Oh yeah, boom, chanka, chanka, chanka. 6-0. 6-0, that's nice to see, to be fair. Yeah, thank you for everybody who's tuning in. There's a bunch of you legends still commenting, and I just want to say, appreciate all of you. You guys right here, all you people. Maybe there's a couple of missing, but these are, these are proper freaking bread and butter of this channel, the Baker Brigade. So thank you very much for getting in there. Also, shout out to all these patrons at the end here. I must apologise. These are all the people that support the channel on Patreon. I must apologise still. I just realised I actually haven't added... I haven't added the Saint still. Have I added the Saint? I can't remember if I've added the Saint. Oh, I haven't added the Saint. I also haven't added Steve Johnson. So look, Steve Johnson, the Saint. Sorry, you'll be added very, very soon. I apologise. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks for everybody for supporting the channel, etc. In this way. Legends, have yourself a good one. I'll see you for the post-match in 3 or 4 minutes. Peace. Come on, United. And yeah, Clam J, I do have a smoker's cough. Peace.